Hey, good morning, everybody. So two things I want to do today. One is just review the memes that I posted yesterday, which are kind of silly, and I don't mean to make turn the Civil War into something that's silly, obviously, but it might help with your understanding. And then to review the test with you. So um, this one, the idea is that the Union had some difficulty sort of having leadership, especially in the northeast part of the country. So they tried a number of different generals until Grant sort of stuck. This one showing that's my daughter in the background. Um, this one showing that South Carolina was quick and eager to separate from the country, and they were the first ones to do so. This one, I mean, pretty self-explanatory. If it means a pill is hard to swallow, it's a truth that is difficult. It's a truth that is difficult for you to understand about yourself. Um, this one is being about McClellan specifically, that he was the one of the top generals in the North, but then he ended up running as the anti-war candidate in 1864, obviously losing. Then we get to inflation. So, oh, are you singing?
Yeah.
That's great. Uh, oh, Daniel Tiger song. Okay, well, just 1 second. Okay. Talking about how inflation has gone up in the South so dramatically. That was from lesson six. And then the presidential alert being that shots were fired at Fort Sumter in Charleston Bay, South Carolina. Those were the first shots fired of the Civil War. All right. Then to the test. It's part one and two. Most of my tests lately have just been focusing on one learning indicator. This one focuses on two. The first one has first part has many multiple choice questions, a couple quick fill in the blanks like number 7 and number 12, um, and then 17, 18, 19. Be careful with 19. Don't feel like you need to give me page after page. Just a paragraph for number 19. That'll probably be the longest one on here. And don't forget that you can use open resources. So, anything online, lessons, obviously. Um, Thanks, Violet. And then to continue to part two, don't forget there's a part two. I don't want anyone to turn it in having just done the first part. And the next part is a little bit more about chronological order. So I'm giving you two events or two parts of the Civil War, and then I want you to highlight which one came first and then explain to me how you know that. And as it says in the directions, more than just like Google told me. So, like, what logical, rational reason do you know that A came before B or that B came before A? So you highlight which one came first. And don't forget, there's that timeline that I shared with you from the end of last week. And then, so there's a few of those, and then the Gettysburg Address, and then the question, the very final one. The Gettysburg Address was delivered on November 19th, 1863. Within it, Abraham Lincoln mentions two specific events that happened in the past. What are they? So, what were the things that he was discussing in November of 1863? I'm squishing your cards.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Apparently, I'm sitting on something. But anyway, good luck with the test. Please, 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 if you have any questions, don't hesitate to send me an email or a comment on Google Classroom, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right, everybody. Good luck.